Well, me and Frankers have found some more bits for our Fury project. Let's see who it is. Stay there. No, you can't come. It's the return of Agent 1080.
Yeah, this is all safe. All of it, 100%.
Look at that. You got a fishing tackle box.
You got it all.
And a few things. What am I supposed to do? Here, you run the controls.
Time consuming, but she'll do the job.
Oh, this is so much better than the old grandpa's boat lift thing that I have.
Just ignore this part.
Yeah, is that something you're working on there? This is going to be the arse end of our coupe project here. So that's to say that that's exciting is kind of an understatement. Pretty excited. Okay, we're gonna cut. This is only like level 2 sketchy.
I need a wheel adjustment. Okay. Just a touch, just to keep her straight. Beautiful.
That'll get me home. Fine right there, boss.
Super.
Unreal,
You did her, man.
yeah. Fast. This is going to be, well, you know, the trunk drops are going to save me a huge amount of work, even if I have to rebuild the quarters anyway. It looks like the quarters are crunchy underneath here, but that doesn't really bother me that much.
Pretty much an ease trough.
Yeah, for sure. But it also, they will give me a lot better indication of what the car is supposed to look like than what I have now, which is this.
Ford Suburban. We added to Dodge.
And this is a legit, all put together this way car.
9-passenger.
Yeah, this might be the only one of these left in the world. So it's 1960 Dodge Sport Suburban.
Yep. It's got a Plymouth name on a Dodge.
It's a Dodge from front to back, but
Dodge dash though.
But it has the Plymouth dash, but it's got Dodge quarters.
The trim is bizarre too.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like this before. This is a completely unique thing.
It had the taillight extensions, but they went to Montana. My buddy's wagon.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's got the steps for getting in for the 9-passenger. It's got the rails. It's got the 60 Dodge fins. So this isn't like we think of the 5789 Plodges as being Plymouth bodies, but this is actually a Dodge body from front to back, but with a Plymouth interior and a Plymouth nameplate.
And a buffet of trim. Like it's got
everything. Yeah, every different type of molding.
And Plymouth door handles.
No, the Dodge door handles aren't the same?
I don't remember. Well, my 60 is different though. My 60
is it?
Is different.
No.
There's something weird about it.
Huh. Oh, it's got the rectangular wheel though. That's cool.
Arrow wheel, as we learned.
Arrow wheel, yeah. Doesn't have sport tone though. Yeah, so for the forward look nerds, this is really really a pretty interesting rig.
Like, where would you find the Sport Suburban emblem on the front?
Well, where are you going to get any? When I've looked at a few of these cars, I've never seen anything like this.
Even this font is really weird. It's kind of
cool. Yeah, I wonder if that's the Plymouth font or if they changed it. Come completely unique car.
It used to have a roof rack, you can see evidence too, so it was loaded up good.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
steering and brakes.
Oh, even the gravel shields are unique to this car. I've never seen them like that. To be extended like that, but there's no rocker molding. Whew. Yeah, that's a really cool car. Dean, what do you think of it?
Oh my god, it's cool. And I'm, you know, the fact that it's a four-door hardtop is really cool because you probably never see them. But it's a parts car. I know.
Right.
I can't cry over this. You know,
Yeah, you tried, but I...
just, oh my god, it's so cool. Yeah, I mean, if I wanted, I probably would have bought it 8 years ago. So I don't need it, and you do. And
Yeah, we're
good.
gonna cut it up.
Yeah, you know, it's gotta be. It'll yield parts to another.
Well, hey, the thing is, all this is about getting one good car together.
Yes.
It does have the poly, though.
It
Let's have a
does.
look.
Yeah, the 313 poly.
Yeah.
Wow. Little two barrel or what's
Oh,
that?
there's a egg.
What is it?
Oh, it's a two barrel.
That's a
Yeah.
two
It's like
barrel.
Carter. You
Show
can see
off.
that's been off for a while. It's just mud caked right on there.
This is really wonderful. A road draft tube kind of kicking out. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that
A
one?
lot of stuff's missing. Distributor's missing. Dean,
Oh, sorry.
you're wrecking my new car, man. Is this seriously somebody painted the fucking carburetor? Yeah, they
That
did
is
too.
awesome.
Somebody's painted the carburetor silver, so this is just garbage. People that paint carburetors are. I painted my carburetor silver. Unsubscribe. Please unsubscribe.
Please unsubscribe. Look at this. Is cool. It's got everything.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
There's nothing.
There's nothing. But it does have a master, and it does have an awesome power steering.
Oh, it's got a power steering pump. Good eye.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's good.
Hose.
Oh, it doesn't have Jiffy Jet.
Jiffy Jet's missing.
Jiffy Jet is gone. Damn it.
Jiffy Jet's gone. Oh, you know this car would have been so nice in the yellow four-door hardtop that it was, eh? When it was new.
Oh, when it was new, it was probably nice.
Just a beautiful.
But now it's a parts car. Most cars were nice when they were new.
We don't even know if we can get into the trunk yet to see if there's any goodies in there.
Oh, there's goodies, buddy.
Well, it's Halloween night. We are not trick-or-treating. We are checking out this treat of a Plymouth. I rushed right over here after work to oogle it. Oh, wow, hey?
See, but look.
Oh, so much better, guys. Hey, check out the channels in this. This is great. It's so much better. This metal is way better. You know, this is great.
Cut
Yeah.
it right here.
Oh,
Cut
sorry.
all this off.
Sorry.
Cutting down. Cut.
Yeah.
Right up there. Take this entire thing. So, today's job, get the bumper off, cut the rest of it off, cut it in here. I'm going to take the trunk drops, right?
Oh, yeah,
here.
the side part, yeah.
There's the seam. We're going to cut them, cut it inside the seam, take all of this at the same time. Take that, take these, take this, cut it here, mow all this shit off. Just mow it off. It's going to be loud. We're going to do that tomorrow.
Gee, and the trunk doesn't, well, there's
Trunk's a bit crunchy
it's
there.
a bit crunchy
Still
on the
way
edge.
better than mine. Oh, these are better than some of the ones I got. We'll go through and pick the best of them because I've got lots of these now.
Good.
We'll pick the best.
That one
two,
actually looks decent.
and then we've got to paint these black, and then we can get that ready to go on. And some moldings.
Good.
Thin moldings. We have, oh, I got trunk hinges on here.
Oh.
We could put the yellow trunk on.
Well, I mean,
There's not really any to be gained.
No, yeah.
Cut all this.
Yeah.
But now that that car's here, I can come over all
oh,
this off.
sweet, yeah. Oh, okay. And you might actually have a better lower quarter where the
Yeah,
holes
we'll
are.
see what the other one's like. I mean, if it's 4% better, I ain't gonna use it. But we're
Like-
splicing the splice now.
Yeah.
That's what's fun.
Splicing the splice.
Splice the splice. Because none of this is welded on. So
Right.
when I drill these welds out and cut it there, this whole back of the car is just gonna fall on the ground.
Yep.
The other thing I was thinking, what do you think about putting the 4-barrel on this?
Oh, God, yeah. 4-barrel, yeah. Yeah.
I got that poly with the 4-barrel, right?
Man, awesome.
Remember the one we did years ago?
Oops, trying to do camera shots with me and you and it's not working. Okay, well, you know what, man? I'm all for power on this car because it's wicked.
Well, the carburetor doesn't work very well. Whoever worked on that.
Just a 2-barrel?
The accelerator pump doesn't work. It's
Okay.
fucking garbage. And I thought that 4-barrel might be kind of fun.
Yeah,
In
no.
here,
Here's the back. You're right. The parts car is so much better than this.
look at, right, I don't want to have to fix
No,
all that.
that's
Take
just
forever. Look at how shitty it is,
and
right?
dented, smacked, and oh, is it
Just
ever?
rusted right out.
Okay.
Right, even these things are rusty right to shit. Look at the whole thing is just fucked.
So
somebody used a crowbar to break into the trunk at one time. They wrecked the trunk lid. They wrecked all of it.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
So, right,
yeah.
And this is the good side. Look at that fucking side.
Yeah.
There's just nothing there.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
How's it going, Dean?
Oh, hey, buddy. Hey.
She coming?
She's a coming. Like Bambi. Oh, it's under the bumper. Okay.
Oh, well, that's a huge bonus. Even if we can't save all of it, if we can just save some of it, even I can just save this little corner, you know?
Absolutely.
Because that'll save me a whole day of making all that from scratch.
That's a beautiful.
Yeah, that's worth saving. We're not going to wreck that, so we got to take that off carefully. The bumper is poo-poo. There's one decent corner on it.
It was repainted, I think, maybe too.
Yeah, at least once. Yeah. Once for sure. You can see the tape line.
Wow.
There. Can we see the tape line?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's more of a whiter
Parts car forensics team.
Yeah.
PCF. Tonight on PCF. Yeah, I mean, it's not great, but
Yeah.
I'm going to see if the back seat is the same as the two-door.
Got a nice front instrument panel.
Yeah, the radio's gone,
Okay.
but the dash pad is good. So that's the, I got 3 of those.
Oh wow. And this is a nice pattern too.
Yeah, and the one on the two-door is damaged. I might be able to cut that and put that piece, splice the door panel. Door panel splice?
Door panel.
We have to.
Would be the coolest.
Are you getting anywhere there? Midnight auto parts stripping. This is Dean's life and blood.
Yeah, kinda.
Stripping parts out in the fucking cold.
There we go. Well, more work's been done. Scott's doing some body work. Oh, but yeah, the parts car is going to yield some great parts, especially for the rear quarter that you're going to splice in. Splicing the Plymouth.
We've got splices coming up.
Yeah.
You guys have never even.
It's, with all the projects, we need to live to where like 150. You know, like with all the... I'm a shitty camera guy. God, I can't even get it together. Oh, look at this. This is looking good.
It's getting just
Wow.
about done.
It's just fixing itself in the garage.
Okay. Today we're going to finish taking the ass end off of the yellow parts car here. So the good news is that it's not dark out, but the bad news is that it's gotten substantially less fun. If that was possible, because now all of it is just a big shitty, muddy, rusty snowdrift where I get to spend the rest of the day. So I'm going to go in here, start cutting away the mount for the trunk latch and the braces that hold the tail panel to the trunk floor, and then we're going to cut partial trunk floor and trunk drops, and this side, got my cut marked here. Don't really need this external sheet metal, so I'm going to leave that on the car and just take the bit at the bottom. Not all of which is usable, but a lot of it is. Certainly this is all missing on the blue car, so it gets me a long ways. And it's all in good shape. This side, not quite as good, and some collision damage, but still repairable and usable. The tail piece itself is actually quite good, and again, the reason we're doing this is all the trunk jam is very much better on this car than the other car. So a lot of already been at it here last night, drilled out most of the bottom of the car. A little trouble in here getting at 1 or 2 of them because it's just not accessible from the outside. The big saver here will be getting these trunk drops. Even if they're not perfect, they're certainly repairable, and the ones on the blue car are non-existent and the Dart ones are different. Very happy to have these, in as much as at least we have something to go by. Ditto the quarter on this side. Even though it's 4-door, it will get me a lot of the worst damage, and I'll just extend it to fit a two-door car. Okay, yippee.
Come back a bit, I'm going at an angle. It's probably because I'm at an angle, it's jamming.
Okay, top should stay put pretty good. Now, okay.
You got wires on your side or not?
No. Oh, what am I hitting? Here, just turn it around and nope, that's it. Yeah, that should do it.
You don't need that quarter for anything.
No, mine's fine. Yeah, none of these are perfect, but it's a lot better than what we had, which was nothing at all. So that gets me all the collision damage and the trunk jam that's all rotted out, and trunk drops, which are Plymouth only, all in one piece. So now we'll just tidy this all up and screw it on there, and good. What are we calling this? Splicing the splice?
The
Son
second,
of Splice?
the second coming of Splice.
That's right. The splicing. Splice 2. You're gonna need a bigger splice. So yeah, the piece that we put on from the other car is also crap, so we're going to cut this piece off and put on yet a slightly less crappy piece, which we will then proceed to weld in place of this. So that means we're keeping the outside of this quarter panel, because this, I mean, it's there. Getting rid of this, because this is the trunk jam. So that's all one piece. Either the inside of the fin, the trunk jam, the tail panel with attendant guttering. This one, trunk jam is rusted out, and this is collision damage that has been, I mean, I think by the time you fix all that, like, it's paper thin. Okay. Right, can we see there, here, like, this is all gone. It's not even, it's all very rusty, very poor. And down, obviously, the rest of it we've already seen, speaks for itself. The rest of it is just shit. It's old filler coming off. And, that's after I kind of pounded it back out. The whole thing is in a bit. So we're just gonna come right across. So that will take care of the collision. Now we'll be left with a piece to build. So we're gonna take the emblems off, and then we're gonna cut this, and we're gonna throw this whole thing out in the snow, and then we're going to trim and change the trunk drop. It's not, you know, it's not that couldn't be made better, but again, the other car's sitting right there. This is all rusted out. So there's zero good reasons to save this trunk jam. Zero good reasons. And the back panel's actually decent. I mean, you could salvage it. That's actually not bad. But I mean, whatever, right? All of this stuff, check this out. This is all rotted. I mean, it's just completely gone here, and it's all there on the other car. Took the Plymouth emblem off, and even there. That's not bad. So, yeah, we were just debating whether we repaint these or leave them in their nice kind of weathered state, and then it's all part of the same debate, which is how far do you go? Like, if you paint that and then don't re-chrome it, then it just kind of looks like shit anyway. It just looks like, you know, oh cool, look at that. That comes out of there. I didn't know. Look at
So that whole centerpiece. Is a
centerpiece. Oh, well, now we gotta paint it. Look at, even that's full of garbage. Oh, isn't that something? That's a really cool thing, hey?
That is.
Like, wow. And it's, I mean, cylinder head's way less than that now. It's a nice piece, eh? There's a solid $11 on eBay that would cost. Good thing it's in good shape. Okay, so I'm not gonna really cry too hard, I guess, is the overall gist of this whole presentation, is that I don't really see any logical reason why you wouldn't want to save 200 hours of screwing around
Just splicing.
and just splice your splice. Okay, that's it then. Let's cut it. Let's cut that thing right now. This is pretty much scrap. So the next thing is to bring the other clip in, and we'll just chuck it on there and start marking where we're going to trim it. I'm kind of stuck now. And getting rid of this fiberglass bullshit and seeing how much of the other one we want to save, right? Because we're not using any of this. This all goes in the garbage now. All the way to here. And then I have enough at the outer trunk floor that we can go all the way up in here if we have to. But I don't think we're going to have to. There might be a little bit, but not much. But this is all bullshit anyway, right? Like, that's just garbage. So, all this can go now too, right? This can all go, right? It's Dodge only, is that correct? Yes. Gone, gone, gone. One's already gone, is it not? Yeah. We'll get rid of those while it's apart. I'm gonna rip this fiberglass off. So I'm going to run the saw along here because we need a datum, save some of the trunk floor, even though it's getting repaired anyway. Our new piece is going to lay on top of this to some extent right now, but we got to deal with that anyway. But we got to get this out of the way, this out of the way, all the way up to here. So I'm just going to mow that all off with the ground. It's not going to put up much of a fight. Okay, ears, burp. Oh, we got to cut. We'll get to that in a second. We got to get the dent out of the quarter panel, even if it is only used as a pattern. That's not going to sit well on the car, so we're just going to half-assedly beat that out of there. Not a real big deal. A little aggressive, eh? So what have we done? We got this trimmed, wheel arch, outer wheelhouse trimmed off, outer wheelhouse trimmed, collision damage fixed, trimmed. This we're going to save and use. That we're going to save and use. Back of the car, that's all trimmed and fitted. This is all trimmed. These are all going on factory seam here. And so we're gonna lift it into place, I think, for the first fit. And we'll probably have to hammer some of this shit around a bit. It's pretty decent, actually. Ouch. Okay, we don't need to film all this. Mine on top, here's going underneath. Okay, just let yours sit on the ground then.
Okay.
Or would you prefer that side?
Well, I still.
My side's kind of over top of everything. Hang on.
Still has to go underneath.
Yeah, at the top for now though. Get it underneath later or something. Get yellow underneath blue in the front there. Yellow underneath blue. So right there, yeah. Pull it up a bit. There you go. Okay. Good. What is stuck? You're stuck on your thing here. My side more or less pushes off there. Right? Okay, go in here. Okay.
It's already wanting to fall in the car.
Hey, look at him. He thinks he's putting the windshield in. I don't know. First I thought yellow windshield frame might be cool. Well, that should erase any doubt that the windshields would fit, hey? That's sitting in the old rubber still. Nice. In case we have to move the car.
Watertight?
Watertight-ish. The deck area. What's Minnie Franker's doing? Franker's is checking out the windshield. Do you like your new car? What a nice girl. You just hang on for a second. I'd say the Splice game turned out pretty good. This is all just screwed together at this point, but I have no reason to believe that that's going to give any trouble. That replaces the rusty trunk jam, replaces all the rusty braces. It gets us the back of this rear section here. This is all just like plant growth. We're going to clean that off, see what we got. Gets us very far along actually. The fit really for what? For 2 screws holding it on? 3?
Impressive.
The fit is really not bad, actually. That is the original lead seam area. So anyway, lots of tidying, just thrown on, but for being just thrown on, actually opens and closes and fits nice without even adjusting. We didn't move the latch at all, right? It's right where it was on the other car, so.
You got the wiper blades? You want me to...
That's right. So we had to look at that. It's too bad we couldn't save that sticker and just, you know, build the whole car, splice the sticker into the new windshield. What's left to splice on this thing? I mean, do. One of the hubcaps is dented. Let's splice a different hubcap on. Splice 7, splicing the wiper blades. Hi, Frankers. We threw the old, poor, sorry ass old hood on. God, it's so beat. It does open and close.
We can show you.
Yeah, let's try it. There we go. Boy, that hood is shit, hey? Whew. I don't know. We just driving this thing? I think we're just gonna drive it. Thank you, Frankers. I agree. What do you think? Hey? Well, so maybe she just couldn't see. Give her a slam. Eh? It's not great. It's fair. The whole hood's pretty fair though. Like that. This car, fair. How's your car? It's fair. It's not even. It aspires to fairness. Yeah, right? So many problems just magically going away. Some nice classic barbed wire damage. Barbed wire damage aficionados will spot and enjoy a lovely display of barbed wire damage in the classic style of whistling her through the weeds. Grandpa, slow down!
And here we go. The Fury comes out of its lair. Continental kit first. Here we go. Good. Nice brakes. And Scotty pulls off another car move.
Yeah, well, it really does run well. That's actually kind of interesting. I think I should get some fresh gas in it though. Yeah, fantastic. Running car.
Grandpa forgot to put his grips on.
Is a regular contributor.
Same old shit.